some fallacious shit going on in the commentary here, but first I wanted to comment on this video here, and, okay, yeah.
Like explode. She's too busy crying her eyes out. I'm the one you gotta worry about. Because I'm very angry and I don't like you very much right now.
So now we're also supposed to apologize to you?
Shut up. Well, I don't have to say it again in a minute. You shut up too. Well, you guys just don't get it. See, she thought you were actually gonna do something nice for her. You know, like you cared. And that would have been the very best thing you could have done.
Now, that's essentially enough. Anyone who knows, well, I remember this episode very well. In fact, I think about it often, actually, for some reason. Well, I'm all about psychology, so. Now, while this scene is very powerful and intense, obviously, the problem I have with it, well, the premise for anyone who doesn't know, should anyone decide to click on this video, is that Darlene and Becky here, they tricked their mom because they wanted to go to a concert. And now, I understand it's Mother's Day and all that stuff, but what I don't like about this whole scene, thinking about it now, the psychology is missing. Now, again, it's Mother's Day, I get it. I understand all that part, but the reality is, putting this in a different perspective, what if Darlene and Becky simply asked, like at a different time in the year, if they could go to this particular show from this band? I can't, what the fuck, Chainsaw or something was the name of the band. I can't remember exactly, but what would they have said? So we got two teenage girls here. I don't know how old exactly they are, but they seem they're not children. Not really. They're probably, what, 16, 17? Would Dan and Roseanne have let them go to that concert? Probably not, right? Why not? Because dangerous? Maybe they're school night or some bullshit reason? So looking at it from their perspective, I understand that they were wrong on you know, for well, whatever reasons. They were wrong because it was Mother's Day. They were wrong because they set her up, tricking her, whatever, as Dan pointed out here. But in their defense, would Dan and Roseanne have been fair to them? Oh no, you can't go to this concert because X or Y. How is that fair? And aside from that, they don't even ask them why they did it. They don't care about that stuff. It works both ways. Now, getting to the comments here, there's over 5,000 of them. There's one particular thread that I'm involved in. And people are just glorifying this scene. Well, again, I appreciate it for its intensity and its seriousness and its power. But it's still flawed for the reasons I just explained. But anyway. Where the hell is it? Nah, screw it. I'll just go to the... Yeah. So here we go. Now, is this thing showing in the... Okay, most of it is. That's good. So I was 15 and I disrespected my mom. I don't remember what I said, but I never forgot what my dad said. He said, "You will not speak to my wife that way." Real quiet and sharp. You get the idea. So 41 replies here, and I'll go through this. I don't want to make this too long of a video. I don't like my videos being overly long. Is this thing going to scroll all the way down? Weird. It isn't. I guess I have to... yeah, I guess I do. I don't really come to the YouTube shorts often. Okay, so my first comment, where is it? So many of them in here. What the hell is it? And I hope none of them got disappeared by YouTube's nonsense. Well, there are 40 of them in here, so there's a lot of worship going on. That's something else that bothers me. Oh, come on. At least it's laying them all out. I don't have to click on show more every fucking 5 comment reply. Screw it. What I should have done to begin with. Okay. What? Shit. So I'm not in this? What? I'm not in this? I was gonna say, I mean, I would have had a reply in here by now. This is fucking weird. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Nah, screw it. I don't know what happened there, but hopefully they're showing here. Okay, yeah, I'll just... What? What is going on here? Well, this thing won't scroll. What? The fuck? Why is this thing so fucked up all the time? Okay. He's defining his defense of her. Why does she require a defense? You know, I mean, okay. So she can't stand up for herself. She needs the father? The husband? What? He already disrespected her as a mother. So, okay, well, if he's wrong, then that needs to be corrected now, doesn't it? I mean, what? She's incapable? Now, he said, "You will not speak to my wife that way." I said this before in another reply. Wouldn't that be regarded as a threat? And we're talking about a kid here. Kids don't... Well, I mean, adults. A lot of adults are badly mistaken too, but we're dealing with kids here. Now, of course, the problem is, as I pointed out, the father here is... How do I put this? He's switching her position from mother to wife. How does that make any fucking sense? What does the situation even have to do with the father? Or, well, I guess in this case, the husband. What? Is there never a situation where the mother and the kid are alone to deal with the problem or to have the dispute? Why is it, even if he is disrespecting her, what? That doesn't make any sense. Now, what was my comment? Well, it won't show. That's the problem. Anyway, that's that one. Yeah, this is a longer one. And I can't read it all because this thing doesn't scroll down all the way. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, that one does. Okay, so... okay. I don't agree with that. She's your mom, not your wife. So that command is illogical, if anything. Your dad removed her from the equation. which is also nonsense because it's between you and your mom. It has nothing to do with your dad. Did you disrespect your dad? And what does her being his wife have to do with anything? What? No, I think you need to. Yeah. So, what was that? I don't want to go through all of these. Yeah, this guy. So me and Warlander are the only ones who see this for what it is. And I want to also point out before I move on that this thing has only almost reached 1,000, which was currently at nearly 700 when I first started playing. And that just bothers me. That indicates one of the many reasons why, particularly America, is so fucked up. People just have the wrong ideas and perspectives on society and family, let alone economics and politics. And what the fuck is that? So, your dad is trying to come off as a tough guy? What? I mean, how dare you say anything to your mother? Or sorry, his wife. What, you're not a family? You don't realize how senseless that is. Nobody does. 1,000 people almost agree with you and put your dad on a pedestal. Oh, what a powerful man. So fucking authoritative. Meanwhile, nothing got solved. Okay, so your dad walked over to you and said, you will not speak to my wife that way. What does that solve? Does that explain how you're wrong? Let alone wrong to you're wrong. It doesn't, the psychology is missing. It's completely absent. In fact, it's just shut down because of your dad's alpha male bullshit. Or in the series, as Roseanne would put it, the macho shit they learn in the commercials. There's just so many things wrong with this. Well, an hour to go through it all, not 10 minutes. But, okay, so good for you. That's how it should be. What? He should talk to his mom like a wife? What? And not only that, but the replies to me have been just senseless. Just utter nonsense. Well, not that I expect anything else, but, well, this is going beside. It demonstrates why people are in the wrong mindset. Okay, so Maria, whatever. Well, fortunately, she only gets one. It was probably her that thumbed her comment up. Your reading comprehension is what's scary, dude. Maybe if 700 people agree on something, that you might be the problem. So she's just, I guess, I'll just read that. So you turn my reply around and use that number to appeal to a popularity, instead of explaining why I'm wrong. I mean, that alone. And she didn't get back to me on that, so. Or did she? Oh, yeah. Okay, now. Wait. What happened here? What? Where did I say that? Your reading comprehension is what's scary, dude. Maybe no part of his story was his father telling his son to talk to his mother or as his wife. Yeah, I can't remember what I asked that. He's defining his defense of her. They already... Why did I say that? Do you have a boyfriend? I can't remember what I was on about there. But yeah, so you're all saying the mother, wife, is incapable. What does the dispute even have to do with the father, husband? Also, wouldn't this be a threat while disrespect simply requires questioning? He's defining his defense of her. Yeah, he's defining his defense of her. Yeah? Why is a defense required? They already disrespected her as a mother. He's letting her know that she, in addition... It doesn't make any sense. Maybe this is why there's so much bullshit in the world. Nobody... These guys are just doubling down on their bullshit instead of, you know... But anyway, I said my piece.